I don't have the heart to hurt you. It's the last thing I wanna do. But I don't have the heart to love you. Not the way that you want me to. I don't have the. Okay, that's enough. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, family. Welcome to the Mental House. I am your host, Khadijah. How are you today? Well, I hope all is fine in your world and life is treating you wonderful and all your dreams are coming through and coming true. Okay? Keep your eye on the prize and your pedal to the metal, and things will be okay. Let me pull this up because I want to acknowledge one of the subs who sent us actually a question, and that is, and I hope to God that y'all help me out with this one. Okay, he had Terry Ty Rock. I think that's what the name is. And you didn't um, specify whether I could, talk about this, but I'm sure it's such a great question that you don't mind. He asked, "What makes a person human?" Wow. Mm. You know, um, I think it's a very profound and a very provocative question if you really think about it. Now, somebody out there might say it's a really dumb shit question, but no, I think it's a very profound question, and the only question that's dumb is the ones that are not asked. Okay, so we all gonna weigh in and give our opinion on this. Terry, Terry T. Rock. Hmm. There is one train of thought that says people with hue means human. So I was always taught that um, this is what I was taught growing up, that people that are pigmented think different than people with non-pigment. So what makes a person human is the hue in their skin, because in one train of thought, hue means color, and the people of color, people of the sun, people that have been kissed by the sun are different. The grassroots people have a different way of thinking, and pretty much they are the moral compass for the world. Mm, wow. Well, I do believe fragmented segment of that, because I don't know no other group um, of people who could have endured as much as we have and still have the capacity to love. Uh, it's incredible. So we must be the moral compass for the world. So I do believe that in a sense. But there's also another train of thought that says the ability to connect to another person, irregardless of color, creed, all that stuff. That's what makes you human. Um, and basically, when you are dealing with a person who don't have the capacity to, or that gene that lets you have empathy for another person. You've seen people like that. You probably got them in your own family. Um, people that are so something's wrong with their personality to the point where they have these character personality defects where they disassociate, or they don't think that it's a problem when they looking at TV and they see, I'm just gonna make up something, maybe a war torn country, and a woman, regardless of the color, is holding a baby, and the baby is burnt and they're burnt, and just in the war, um, and to not have empathy for that situation. She could be in Sierra Leone, or she could be in Bosnia. And I think that the minute I think, hmm, on one level, the minute I think outside of that is less than human. Ooh. Now, I'm not going to talk about warfare because there's a different train of thought that comes with that as well, and I am perfectly aware of that. So for those of y'all who gonna say something like that, because the people who listen, come into the mental house, they some of them are some pretty sharp cookies out here. So before you say that, I'm still gonna say, um, what makes you human is the ability to empathize with someone else. Wow. Because I'm really struggling to call somebody human that don't have any empathy. I'm struggling. I really am. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. I'm struggling with that. If a person, irregardless of their color, don't have the capacity to see their own child hungry, hmm, and they go and get their hair and their nails done, and or the child needs something for school or whatever, and they lack empathy for their own child, I'm struggling. Okay? I'm struggling with that, y'all. Struggling with calling them human. So, again, in my humble opinion, Terry, Ty, Rock, in my humble opinion, what makes you human is the ability, oh boy, to connect to another human being. It can be a child. Your child is screaming for milk. You don't look over there and go, look at that little bitch, or that little fucker. I don't give a damn. I need my nails done. I don't need to go be boiling this water right now. Whatever. That to me, and that might be a little extreme, but you don't have empathy for anything and anyone. And I'm struggling to call you human. So, in my humble opinion, Terry, what makes you human is your ability to connect to another person, another human. And so, wow, it was such a deep question because it just challenges everything that, I can come from here, and then go, like again, like I said, in warfare. Oof, you know? When America decides that the Vietnamese or the Iranians are the enemy, they kill the babies, they kill the women, they go and blow up the children, everything. Okay? And they don't have the ability to have any empathy for the child that's laying in the bed, for the mother who has nothing to do with the politics of that country. So I'm struggling. And as y'all can see why when I give that type of example. So there are some people running around here. There's governments that are in place, um, or dictatorships in place, and they are run by people who are not human. Wow. So, with that being said, the mental house chalkboard is wide open, and I'm gonna need y'all to help me out. So, if you like what you hear, please like and subscribe, and help me out with this. Okay? Please leave a comment down below. All right, y'all have a great day. Bye bye.